Yes, I'm under here. Good morning, Kevin here. Or is it good afternoon? I've lost track of time. Anyway, I'm out and about, all on my lonesome. I'm in Northamptonshire, and I'm in a place called Stoke Bruerne. Now, people that know me will know that I'm very passionate about family history, things like that. And Stoke Bruerne has got connections to my family. And here we are, look. Stoke Bruerne is just in to my left. We've got a woodland walk behind me, and the Blisworth Tunnel is that way. I don't know how far that is away. Let me show you this, look. Woodland walk, a village changed by progress. Stoke Bruerne is a small village. It's in the northwest. It's in the west of Northamptonshire. It's about 10 miles, I think, from Milton Keynes, and about 7 miles, let me think, south of Northampton. Let me have a little wander up this way, just to show you what is along here. We're on this canal towpath, and I think it's a mixture of asphalt and very fine grip, because it's very soft underfoot. Let me see what I can remember about Stoke Bruerne. Been here a few times. It's mentioned in the Domesday Book in 1086, I think. Its name was actually, I think, pronounced Stoche or Stock. I think it's spelled S-T-O-C-H-E, and I think the meaning an outlying farmstead or hamlet. I'm sure it's something to do with a hamlet. Let's have a look. I can hear birds singing all around me. It's quite a wide canal, as you can see. We've got daffodils on the far bank. And it looks like there's a canal boat coming towards me. The village is fairly typical, I think, for the area of South Northamptonshire, containing many old stone cottages and houses. And this is actually the Grand Union Canal. I know it's popular for tourists and that, because I've witnessed that myself. Let's just have a wander up here a little bit further. Two gentlemen walking down a towpath towards me. We can see this canal boat go past. I think just opposite where they are now is a turning point. So let's just watch these people sail by. Looks like they've got bags of coal on the roof. Jonas. Morning, hello. That's terrific. Just coming up, walking along here just at the right time. Let's carry on along this way. Hello there. Right. Hello.
Right, mate.
Hello, how are you doing? All right?
Not very nice, is it?
No. Photographing? No, I'm videoing.
Oh, yeah.
The blacksmith's got an owl in his smelly. Check that out.
Oh, really? Okay, thank you.
At the end, just before it comes.
Okay, thank you very much. Just spoken to a couple of gentlemen. And Blisworth Tunnel is actually in front of me. So we'll have a walk along there. Braunston, 20 miles. Let's have a look up this way. Got a building to my right hand side. And here we are, Blisworth Tunnel. From muscle power to steam power. This reminds me of the walk that Cynthia and Steve and I did, the Basingstoke Canal, when we talked about the boats going through the tunnel by legging. An operative on either side of the boat would walk their way all the way along the length of the tunnel. So let's have a look along here. The woodland walk goes away to my right hand side. Got a building here in front of me on the right hand side. There's a gentleman here. Fireborn Forge Blacksmith, Owen Thomas. The old tug store, Stoke Bruerne. Gentleman in there. Morning.
Yeah,
Or is it good afternoon?
I have no idea.
Do you mind me having this on?
No, not at all. What are you doing?
Videoing. Is this your workshop?
It is, yes.
And what do you produce here? Anything in particular?
Pokers. Lots of fire pokers.
Oh right, okay. And you do with what when you've made them?
Sell them.
You sell them?
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to get like owling at the minute, if you want to get that on video, sitting up there on that beam.
Might pick him up. I'll get my camera out in a minute.
So,
Does it nest here?
I've no idea, he's just moved in. I'm
right.
hoping not, because I've got to get him out.
Oh gosh, yes, of course. You'll be shutting him in, won't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Been in for a couple of days now, but the boys' population's gone down somewhat.
Yeah. I've got a friend of mine that lives down in Hampshire that's a blacksmith, Joe Tyler.
Right, yeah.
Joe Tyler, I don't know if you know the name. He does a lot of Saxon reenactments and
Right,
things,
yeah.
and stuff like that, where they do showing about his forge and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just had an experience day in. So,
Yeah.
just going to go and nip home and get something to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, got to work out what to do with him.
Yeah. Well, that was lovely, talking to Owen, the blacksmith. Well, this is the tunnel, Blisworth Tunnel. Let's have a look. Let me just see if I can show you up the tunnel. That's the tunnel. You can hear the water dripping through. Can't see the other end. It must be a long one. Just look at all where the water's been running down the brickwork. Blisworth Tunnel. Following completion of extensive repair work, this tunnel was reopened to navigation by Sir Leslie Young CBE DL, Chairman British Waterways Board, on the 22nd of August 1984. Passage of canoes and unpowered craft prohibited. And you can see just what a massive piece of engineering is to build this. It's huge. I will have a walk up the top there in a minute. But just look at that. Is that amazing? Let me back away a bit. I'm just going to have a wander up this woodland path now to see where the road or the lane crosses the tunnel. So I'm just at the back of Owen's workshop now. But it's not very nice videoing today at all. Well, that's... Crikey, I nearly fell down a hole then. Well, that's the top of the bridge. Sorry, the top of the tunnel, which looks like a bridge. So let me just have a little bit more of a wander up here. That's the gap that I nearly fell in down there. I took a step backwards, didn't realise I was quite so close to it, but it's probably where the water's been pouring down. Luckily I've got some boots on, but not my normal walking boots. So just along there is where the tunnel would run. This is the path. So I'm almost over top of the tunnel now, running that way. Let's just have another bit. Looks like the fence has been crushed down there. Probably not supposed to have been up there at all. Let's just have a little bit more of a walk up here. As I say, I've got no idea how long the tunnel is. But this looks like a very, very long, very wet and muddy path. Just to my right, I can hear water running here. Let's have a look here, see what we've got. Cool. Fast flowing stream coming down from that way, look. And down into there. Even though I've got boots on, the ground is very slippery. Gosh, my boots are absolutely smothered already in mud. Dear oh dear. I don't think I'm going to go up any further, but I did want to see the tunnel, so I think I'll head back now down into Stoke Bruerne. There's a signpost here which I went past and didn't even notice. Blimey. Boat Horse Road, all in a day's work. Well, I don't know if I managed to get that owl out of his workshop, but I've just heard an owl over in front of me, through the trees. going through that way. Owen said that they... There he goes again, it's just hooting. Owen has said that he'd been there a couple of days, and of course when he goes off he has to lock up his workshop, and he was worried about trapping the owl in his forge, which is quite understandable. Right, let's see if we can get back down this slope without any mishaps. Oh, this is horrible weather. Well, I'm just heading back into Stoke Bruerne now, and it's really raining quite hard now. It's horrible. But here we are, heading in towards these canal boats. Just in front of me. I'm back at the entrance where the woodland walk is. I just want to get a photograph of that sign, and before I do that, let me just tell you that this is Stoke Bruerne, or the village of Stoke Bruerne is home to one of 3 museums owned and run by the Canal and River Trust. I can't remember where the other ones are. Let me think. I think one's Ellesmere Port and the other one could be Gloucester Docks. But please don't quote me on that, just in case I'm wrong. Okay, let's get a photograph of this board and then we'll press on. Got these canal boats tied up alongside, moored up. And this is called Timeless. Just look at this hedging they've done here. They've done a proper job of laying this hedge. That is tremendous. The top, I think, is either hazel or willow, but they've trimmed the hedge right out and laid it properly. There's the top bit. Look, that looks like willow to me, and that looks fantastic. Hello. Beautifully done. There we are now, look, heading back into Stoke Bruerne itself, with lots of canal boats moored up alongside the canal. But somewhere I want to go find and get to is the church. That canal boat I've just gone past is from Milton Keynes, it's called Robbis. This is the one we saw earlier on going past me. Jonas. I'm going to head to my car, I think, and put a warmer jacket on. Although it's not waterproof, but I need to warm myself up, I'm very cold. I'm just past the museum now, that's there, just there, little cafe there, and we've got, opposite me, we've got the Boat Inn, which is a beautiful thatched building, and then we've got restaurants here. The Spice of Bruerne. So these are the lock gates, just here. Oh gosh. And I need to get across to the other side. Can I get... I don't think I can. No, I can't. I was hoping to get across the footbridge and then over the other side, but I can't, I don't think. So I'm going to have to go over the bridge. Let's just have a look at the lock gates while we're here. Try not to slip on these bricks. There we go. So when I drove in just now, I mentioned I drove in over the canal, and this is the bridge that I drove in over. So it's not very safe to cross really, but let's do it. Let's go over. So I can then show you along the canal that way. You've got more floodgates or lock gates that way. And if I cross over here in just a second, I can then show you back towards Stokebruer from this angle. There's a lady operating the gate there, but it's not opening. I don't know why. But the church is up here, and I can see the church tower all the way in front of me. Well, very unusual. The church is actually locked, so I can't get in, sadly, which is what I really wanted to do. But I'm going to head back now. But well, unfortunately, as I said, I can't get into the church. So the other information I had for you, which I had all written out and typed out, there's no point me bringing that to you anyway, because it's irrelevant if I can't show you the things inside. So a shorter visit than I planned at Stoke Bruerne today. So this will be Kevin from a very wet Stoke Bruerne in Northamptonshire, saying bye bye, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye, thanks very much, bye bye. Thanks very much for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please follow, like and subscribe to Kevin's Rambles. You can also find me on Facebook, a Facebook page and a Facebook group under the name Kevin's Rambles. So if you'd like to follow us, join us on our walks and our explorations, shall we say, around the countrysides and around wonderful churches like this one, then that would be great. So he's looking forward to seeing you, and thanks very much. Bye bye.